People say that children are much more creative than adults. A person in their 40s apparently has only 4% of creativity of a 4-year-old. But the decrease in creativity has nothing to do with biological age. It's just that children are always looking for ways to make everything fun, into a game, and that makes them creative. We tend to make ourselves focus our attention on what we consider to be productive, or working or starting. Now, we know that playing increases our creativity. So today, let's push aside productivity and just go and play. Just leave everything behind and go and play. This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song, Kevin's Hot Beat, for Saturday, May 24th was 놀자, Come Out and Play by Tiny G. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zell. It's strange how people feel so guilty about letting loose and having fun. It's the weekend, so at least for 2 days, let's forget all our responsibilities and enjoy ourselves. Now here is how you can enjoy the Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune into from New York, US via smbus.com or SMB Radio. On weekends, you can also listen in from Radio Korea in Los Angeles, LA, USA. Yes. And I love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Today, Once Upon a Time, the segment, yes, we're going to take a trip into the past. Then on part 2, we'll be talking about the particular theme on Tell Me Something. Now, let's kick off today's Hot Beat with 2 songs. Indian 인형처럼, Like an Indian Doll by Ulala Session, 조조할인, Early Bird Special by 유승우. Welcome abroad, the time machine of Once Upon a Time. Starting this week, we'll be turning back time once a week, Bon Voyage. Now, this is a segment where we take a trip down memory lane like our grandmothers do when they tell us stories of good old days. Today, we're going back to June 2002. Let's take a look at the major entertainment news of that time. Number 1. Shakura's Ryowon's first drama appearance. Ryowon of Shakura is now focusing all her efforts on acting, and this was where it all started. While appearing as a reporter on an entertainment news program, Ryowon joined the cast of daily morning drama Saxophone as a bubbly female college student. Okay, next, singers turn their heads to acting. This was the period when we started to see the trend of singers starting to act. SES's Yujin had already appeared in a drama, and in addition to Shakura's Ryowon, Finkel's Seongnuri also entered the drama world, while Finkel's Ijin tried her hand at a sitcom. Shinhwa's Jeonjin and Park Ji-yoon, yes. Were also fielding cast calls. Oh, yeah, it just says that in the script is Park Jin-yoon, so I was about to say, but it's Park Ji-yoon, yes. But anyways, third World Cup music boom. Of course, 2002 is a big year of FIFA World Cup. And of course, the music charts were big. The top artists at the time include Jo Sung-mo, Park Hyo-shin, Kim Gun-mo, Pinkle, Position, and Chaorim collaborated together on a commemorative album. And while almost artists took a break from promoting, other artists like Lee Sunny, YB, and clones Gujunya filled their time with World Cup related events. Now, fourth is Boa invited to World Cup finals in Japan. Boa was the only Korean celebrity invited by FIFA to perform at the 2002 FIFA World Cup Korea-Japan's finals and closing ceremonies in Yokohama, Japan. The sponsors invited her because of their appreciation of her contribution to Korean-Japanese exchanges through her music, which rose number 1 on Japanese Oricon charts. Now, we'll be back after listening to 2 songs. Penya, I'm Your Fan by Chaorim, and With You by Finkel. Okay, that was Penya, I'm Your Fan by Chaorim, and With You by Finkel. We're continuing on Once Upon a Time. What were the biggest headlines of June 2002? G.O.D's music video, Love Flat, directed by actor Chung Woo-sung, was chosen as an opening film for the first mise-en-scene short film festival. Now, Chung Woo-sung debuted as a music video director in 2000 with G.O.D's After You Left Me, and Love Flat was his second work. The most popular movie at this time was The Way Home. Despite its non-commercial focus, the movie's motifs of family, maternal love, eternal love, and country hometown struck a chord with Korean audiences. Now, this movie catapulted now actor Yoo Sung-ho to national little brother status. The film industry at this time also began to pay more attention to soundtracks as the way to raise profits. G.O.D performed on the soundtrack of the movie Champion, while Yoon Jong-shin, Park Jung-hyun, Yoo Hee-yeol, and Roller Coaster participated on the soundtrack for Breakout. Kang Ta-seng acted in the movie Resurrection of the Little Match Girl. This phenomenon carried over the dramas, and it became known, common knowledge, that the popular soundtrack made their popular drama. Meanwhile, the Kung Kung Ta game, which was started on a popular variety show, became a nationwide hit. It's a simple last letter game where you have to make a new word with the last letter of a word said by a person before you. When the game became popular, there were even special events where people could play the game with celebrities. And online, there were tons of surveys related to 2002 World Cup. When asked which female celebrity would look best in commercial with soccer coach hitting, Chun Ji-eun took the first place, and actor Chang Hyuk and Finkel's Yuri were chosen as celebrities who would have the best goal celebration ceremonies. Now, we'll be back after listening to some more songs. 사랑2 by YB and 꿈에 in Dream by Park Jung-hyun. 사랑2 by YB and 꿈에 in Dream by Park Jung-hyun. We're traveling back through time with our Saturday segment, Once Upon a Time. 2002 of June, what would be the songs for the music charts? Okay, number 7 is Rain's Bad Guy, 나쁜 남자. Rain debuted with Bad Guy and continued to rise to the top with songs like How to Avoid the Sun and It's Raining, Rainism. He also appeared in various dramas, movies, and commercials. Number 6, Vibes 비워도 다시 한번, Although It Is Hateful Again. Bye bye. Why? Lie. This was debut song from Vibe, including Yoo Min-soo, who is now more famous thanks to his son Yoonwoo. Vibe also had many hit songs under its belt, including Long Long Time, That Man, That Woman, and Liquor. Number 5, The Chadu, We Need to Talk. 넌 집착이 심해 그건 집착이 아니야 날 너무너무 구속해 그럼 너도 나를 구속해 The Chadu was the duo made up of Chadu and Kangdu. They had a successful debut with Goodbye, and Chadu was especially conspicuous for her unusual voice and style. One of their more funny songs was Kimbap, which went 잘 말아줘. Number 4, YB Love 2, 사랑 2. Well, this song was originally by YB's debut album, but it became famous 8 years after its original release. became a favorite among guys to sing at 노래방, singing rooms. Number 3, T. Yumire's Memories. Oh, I love this song. Yumire first debuted in 1996 with the group Uptown, moved to the duo Tashani in 1999. Before debuting solo in 2001 as T, she can perform soul, groove, and rap. And today she is considered the role model for countless artists. Now number 2, Fly to the Skies, Sea of Love. By the sea, 네가 떠난 바닷가에 눈물이 마를 때까지. Love this song. Fly to the Sky debuted in 1999 and immediately became popular for their good looks and great voices. They had many hits include The Promise, Missing You, Gravity, and Like a Man. But in 2009, they each went solo. Recently, they returned from 5-year hiatus with their 9th album, Continuum. Now, we'll find out what the top song of June 2002 after some music. Memories, Smiling Tears by T. Yumire, and 나쁜 남자, Bad Guy by P. Memories, Smiling Tears by T. Yumire, and 나쁜 남자, Bad Guy by P. Rain. Okay, you're listening to Once Upon a Time. What was the top song of June 2002? Okay, it was number 1. He's still my number 1. This is the song that most associated with Poa, and it's Poa's most successful song. Poa herself said that this was her favorite song. Now, the time machine of Once Upon a Time is returning to the present. Join me again next week. Okay, here is a song for you, Number 1 by Poa. You're still my number 1. Number 1 by Poa. Okay, before we close, I'd like to play one song for you. Sweet Dream by 장나라. Alright, it's time to wrap up part 1 of Heartbeat, but I'll be back in the second half with the segment Tell Me Something. This is a song from 자두. 대화가 필요해. We need to talk. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Heartbeat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Heartbeat. Welcome back to the second hour of Heartbeat. That was 아름다운 밤이야, Beautiful Night by Beast. Let me tell you again how you can tune into Heartbeat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune into us from New York in the US via snbus.com or SNB Radio. On weekends, you can also listen in from Radio Korea in LA or in USA. If you're joining us and if you got a smartphone, of course, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app, ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Heartbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/heartbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now, more music for you. Miss Right by 방탄소년단 BTS and 너를 원해 Want You by 정기고 featured by Benzino. I want to know more about you, how you think, how you feel, everything about you. So, I'd like you to tell me something. On this segment, we talk about anything we want, and with one theme each week. It's Tell Me Something. A young man opens his desk drawer and takes out the one item that he treasures above all else, an old dusty photo album. Others might see the album as a garbage, but to him, it's more precious than anything else because it contains his entire life story. Everyone has something that they consider to be their treasure. What is your treasure? Now we'll read your messages after some music. Treasure, covered by Kevin, and Beautiful by Sweet Sorrow. Treasure, covered by Kevin, and Beautiful by Sweet Sorrow. Today we're talking about what you treasure most in the world. Hyun Chae-won from Korea. My treasure is my sorority sisters. Sigma Chi Eta. Since my school is a Southern Baptist school in Texas, our Greek life wasn't that crazy as others. We don't have a hazing part, but we do have like worship things or prayer meeting things. My first semester at my school, I had very hard time since I just flew all the way from my home Korea. I felt like I was a total stranger. Then one day, one girl encouraged me to rush for the Greek life. And on third night of Rush EXH made me want to join them. They became my home, anyway, from home. And I appreciate them so very much. I'm glad that I got to meet some lifelong friends in Sigma, and he longs to grow me in Sigma. Even I came back to home in Korea, now I still get to talk to them and catch up with them. I adore them so much. Sigma was my big first step to step out of my comfort zone. It means a lot. We're ocean part right now, but I know someday we'll get to see each other. They're my treasure. Pishi from Japan. I want to say Kevin. Oh, Kevin. I want to say Kevin. Oh, okay. My treasures are my daughter and son. Looking after them makes me understand my own value. Watching them grow up is my happiness. Suk from Japan. Hi, Kevin. My treasure is children. The child is a treasure of parents anywhere, anytime. Your parents of Kevin are so by all means. 2. Lavender07, Saudi Arabia. The most important thing for me is my family because they teach me how to be a good person and they took a good care of me, so I can't live without them. Chikako from Japan. My treasure is, of course, my mom. Oma! She's cute and lovable. She gives me so much, and she's my mom. My request song is Flowers of Running Shoes. Okay, now here is some of your request songs. 운동화, Sneakers by Koyujin, requested by Chikako from Japan. 누구보다 널 사랑해, I love you more than anyone by December, requested by Kim Myungju from Korea. 운동화, Sneakers by Koyujin, requested by Chikako from Japan. And 누구보다 널 사랑해, I love you more than anyone by December, requested by Kim Myungju from Korea. Today, we're talking about the things that we treasure most in our lives. Let's take a look at some more of your messages. Rinka from Japan. My number one treasure is my grandmother, who gave me so much love. 2 years ago, she left us after a long fight with ALS. I was only 20 years old, and I didn't have much confidence, and my grandmother must have known that, because she gave me a warm hug, telling me that she loves my smile. And thanks to that, I always try to smile more. What is your treasure, Kevin? My song request is Meet Him Among Them by Lee Sun-hee. Smarvia from Singapore. That would be my dad. He taught me about life. He would share stories about him when he was a little kid, and would also told me that this almost every day ever since I was little. Don't be like me. Study hard. I don't want anything from you. All I ever want is to see you succeed future. Thank you, Dad, for all your sacrifices that you've done for me. Shirlene from UK. Want to share my number one treasure. Though not really a nice story, I just realized what is the most important for me when I lost it forever. Well, a lot of people might experience the same like what I did. Great to know those people who have realized their most important one before they lose it. The most important one in my life is my father. Just regret that I can't do the best for him. Before he left forever, 2 p.m. Junsu wrote a solo song called 편지를 쓴다, writing a letter. When I heard this song, I feel connected. Hope you can play this song. Manami from Japan. My treasure is my family in Hokkaido. I have a nice mother, a strict father, a cool little brother, an erudite grandmother, and 4 dogs. Woof, woof. Like I'm living in Tokyo, so it's hard to see them, but many people are helping me through these times. You're one of them. I love you. Okay, love you too. Here is some more songs for you. 그중에 그대를 만나, Meet Him Among Them by 이선희, requested by Rinka from Japan. 노래가 들었어, Singing Got Better by Ailey, requested by Bernadette Somoza from Norway. 그중에 그대를 만나, Meet Him Among Them by 이선희, requested by Rinka from Japan. And 노래가 늘었어, Singing Got Better by Ailey, requested by Bernadette Somoza from Norway. On Tell Me Something, we talk about set themes every week. Let's find out what your number one treasures are with more messages. Kim Myung-ju from Korea. My treasure is the photo album on my cell phone. I have over 1,000 pictures of Zea on it. Woo! And almost the photos are of you. Me? My friends think I'm crazy, but it's no crime to be a fan, right? No, not at all. As long as Zea stays together, I'll be a Zea fan. Zea Whiting, Hotbeat Kevin Whiting. My song request is December's I Love You More Than Anyone. Ed Mary from Philippines. The one thing that I treasure the most is time. Why? Because if I go back in time, I would make a call to my mom before she left us so that we would have not die only if I made this call early in the morning while I'm at work. I have so many things to tell. I haven't told here in person how much I love her and I miss her. So, to everyone, please treasure the time when you and your loved ones are still together so that you will never regret anything. Please play the song Heaven by 장근석. 감사, 오빠 Kevin. 고마워. 강진주 from Korea. My top treasure is my DSLR. Oh, the camera. Yes, DSLR. My lenses, of course, which I bought last year. I didn't really have any hobbies before, but once I realized how beautiful the world looked through the camera lens, I've been taking tons of pictures. I have to shoot 2,000 to 3,000 pictures to find one or two that I like. And it's an expensive hobby, but I love that photos can capture a moment forever. So my camera is my treasure. I hope that I'll be able to capture the most beautiful moments of many people around me. And also, I have some more messages. Asuka, yes, Asuka from Japan. Asuka said that her treasure is blanket. Interesting. Chiharun from Japan. She said life is one of the treasure. For her, and Yigon from Korea, she said the memories. Yes, of course, memories is her treasures. Well, guys, thanks for sharing all these messages. We'll be back after some music. Here's 내 맘에 들어와, Coming to My Heart by Park Seo-joon, and 내게 남은 세 가지, Three Things I Have Left by 강하늘. It's a acoustic version. 내 맘에 들어와, Coming to My Heart by Park Seo-joon, and 내게 남은 세 가지, Three Things I Have Left, acoustic version by 강하늘. On tonight's Tell Me Something, we talked about things we treasure most in the world. I can't imagine how your eyes sparkled as you thought about what you would write to me about. It's always a blessing when we can find something that we truly care for and want to protect. So, now, it's time to announce next week's topic, which is a kind of a part 2 to today's corner. It's the first singer or song that I liked. 내가 처음으로 좋아한 가수 혹은 노래입니다. Yes, I'm sure you've all had an experience of falling in love with a singer on TV or hearing on a song on a street that got stuck on your head. So tell me about the first singer you ever liked, the first song you liked, the first tape or CD that you ever bought, the first music that took place in your heart. And of course, please also tell us why you like them and what you did to show how much you like them. That's all for tonight's Tell Me Something. And before we close, my treasure would be you. 너야. I'll be back with more messages next week. Our last song for this segment is Quesera Sarah by Baby. It's time to say goodbye to Heartbeat for Saturday, May 24th. The last song for Heartbeat would be Icha, Let's Forget by Almeng. I'll see you guys tomorrow. 안녕!